Shiba Inu will face this at some point, and it's not because people are just, gearing up to, unload and unleash all their SHIB. It's just kind of a technical thing here. We're going to break it down. I'll get you some more insight. Right now, we're trading right around the 10.7 level at the time of this recording. This video is going to come out a little bit later on down the road, so we could see some volatility from then and now. But Shiba Inu could face some selling pressure in a particular area, price area. Let me take you inside here and tell you what I'm talking about. By the way, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you guys so much. And if you would be so kind, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with a friend. So Shiba Inu to face 1.3 billion in selling pressure if the price gets to this level. Which level is it? Well, we're going to break it down in this video. So we're looking at SHIB on a little uptick today, and overall, the crypto market on a nice little uptick today. And it's great to see because Bitcoin's back up over 28,000. And the altcoins, all of a sudden, the altcoins starting to rise a little bit, starting to follow and head up north with Bitcoin. So if we look at a couple of data points, this is according to End of the Block. At some point, we should see some sell pressure on the SHIB price. This could be right around the 4012 level. This is where a huge number of SHIB tokens are now concentrated according to the source. This refers to SHIBs purchased in the range of 4011 to 4012. These tokens, which number approximately 117.92 trillion SHIB, are now creating losses for their holders. So what we'll probably see here is when people get to that break-even point or close to it, we could see some selling pressure, meaning this is going to be a strong resistance line for us coming back up. It doesn't mean we can't break through it. It just means be aware that in the short term, once we get back to these levels, that it could be a tough hill to climb in the short term. So it turns out that on one hand, 12% upward price movement would free 75,000 addresses from losses, though. On the other hand, these wallets hold tokens worth an aggregate equivalent value of $1.26 billion. Now, whether or not a large-scale sale of SHIB tokens will take place, that's the big question. We don't know for sure, right? But in total, according to End of the Block, more than a half of all SHIB addresses continue to suffer losses right now, which is a similar story across the board. In fact, when you look at this holistically, that's not as bad as you would see in some other altcoins. Sorry about that. Now, almost 200,000 addresses are in break even, which represents about 15.5% of the total. Only 31.6% of addresses right now are in profit on SHIB. That's an aggregate of about 402,000. So I know my top address that I started accumulating in 2021 still well under the profit. But if you started accumulating anytime recently, could be tough. Now, listen, we had great opportunities in 2022 to accumulate 507, 508, 509. Anytime we go back to that 50 mark, I personally, like to get back into SHIB. And that's kind of what I've been saying, so if we go into this window right here, take a look at this over here with the SHIB price sitting at 10.65 right now. But if you go back year to date, just in the last year, look at these opportunities to accumulate here in the 8s. Okay. Here again, down here in the 8s, in the 7s. Anytime it dials back to that 509, there's opportunities here. Okay. There's certainly opportunities here. You got to go way back into April of last year to where we were in the 2s, right? And then as things kind of unfolded and we had the big spillover with Terra Luna, right? We've been trapped down in here. But if you go to the alt chart, it's been a very big consolidation pattern, really, since, basically May during the Luna crash and right now. So we're coming up on a year where we've been consolidating, and it's not going to take much when we get back into a bull run, I think, to get back in these mid 2s, which would be a double up from here. So listen, friends, patience is a virtue. We know what can happen in a full-fledged bull run. We know what SHIB is building. We know we're still early phases. This thing just launched in 2020. And I know a lot of people are getting frustrated right now, but SHIB's just not that old. And it has not been through a bear market except the one it's going through right now. So brighter days will be ahead. Appreciate you guys as always for stopping back by the channel. We'll see you.